maybe
like
one.
Shrek.
Shrek? Yeah, but stylish Shrek. It's honestly way too hard to keep her off of the fabric. Hi everyone and welcome to this new fun video. I have a special guest this time and also a more special guest. In this video I wanted to do a sewing project, kind of like an outfit, so I'm gonna try to make 2 items. I'm actually filming this after I bought the fabric and we decided on a pattern, but now I'm filming the intro, so it will be kind of not chronological, but that's not that important. So I wanted Evert, who's my boyfriend obviously, to kind of decide what my sewing project should be. So I gave him some options. Well, I'm also gonna give him some options again now, and he has to give his opinion on if I should sew it or not. And it will kind of be like a test. It will kind of be like a test to see if he still has the same taste as about a month ago, because about a month ago he decided what I should sew. But I selected a few items that I really liked and then I showed them to him. I want to do a blouse and shorts. So I'm gonna open my document with all the patterns and I'm gonna show them one by one to see which one he likes or doesn't like. Okay, we're gonna start with the blouses. What do you think of this one? No?
No.
This was the one you chose. Aha, loser.
We're all ugly blouses, so...
But yeah.
It was just the least ugly probably. I don't remember.
This one. I think this one was the picture last time. Wow. My viewers are gonna hate you from now on.
That's just not my style.
But I shouldn't have spoiled it because, well, the other ones I did delete a few that I showed to you because I didn't like them anymore, but I also had this one.
It's okay.
It's okay. Okay, we have an it's okay. This one is like a little bit more extreme, but I really like this one. I really want to make this.
Looks
maybe
like a
one.
Shrek.
Shrek?
Outfit.
Yeah, but stylish Shrek.
No. Especially with the brown thingy.
With his,
Yeah,
like his
it's
top.
just his vest.
His vest. But I do like the model. I mean, I will probably use different fabrics. I don't know if I will show it to the camera. This is what you see in the patterns I like. I would love to do this one day, but I don't know when. Okay, those were the blouses. You didn't guess correctly based on your previous answer because I already bought like the fabric and pattern for the first one, so...
Were those all the ones I saw?
No, I had like
time?
2 more, I guess, but I didn't like them anymore.
But
so
did I saw all these?
Yeah. Okay, now we're going to shorts. We have to be quite quickly because I don't want this intro to be too long. Do you like this? Yes?
No, the shorts, no.
No.
That's cute.
Okay, this was the one you picked, and it was like my least favorite, I think, but I'm gonna make this one.
Are those shorts or skirts?
It's like a mix, I think. Oh no, it's like shorts, but they go very wide. I think this one was my favorite probably for like a basic.
Boring.
Boring?
Yeah.
I thought you liked boring style.
Not necessarily.
Okay, and then we have some extras. Why? No! No! I really wanted to make this and now it suddenly disappeared. Wait, shop. Ah. Oh my god, wait. Is it gone? Oh my god, I think the pattern I wanted to do is gone and I was so happy I finally found a pattern that was exactly what I was looking for, but you get a pass, I guess, because I cannot find it anymore.
Do you mean I get a pass?
For my interview. Do you like this? You're so quiet, you have to...
Not really!
Scream it from the bottom of your heart.
It looks like something Avril Lavigne would wear.
Do you like this?
No.
Oh, because I'm gonna make that in my sewing classes.
It's maybe also because of the
fabric.
fabric.
But this was your interview and I guess now we're gonna get started with sewing. Let's get sewing! Woohoo! I hope you enjoy this video. Okay, Mona is currently eating in the background, but this is actually filmed in the past before we film our intro. So I have my fabrics. I kind of organized the fabrics that I have. I have a lot of scraps that I will try to use for patchwork items maybe in the future. But I'm now gonna ask Evict which fabric he likes. I think I'm gonna start with the fabrics that I think he will say no to. So I have this, I guess, duvet cover thingy for a child that I thrifted.
No.
This one.
No.
Wait, I first want to
No.
show it. This one I also thrifted and I love it so much. I will definitely use it for another project. It's so cute. I love it a lot, but yeah, he already said no. Then a bit more of a boring option.
No.
Also no. And you can also say maybe.
No.
Do you already know which one you're gonna pick?
No.
Okay. Then this one, not a
No.
favorite of mine because it's orange and I don't really like to wear orange. Also
And you
no.
look like a jumper.
That's a positive. So I guess you only have two more options unless I should buy new fabric tomorrow, which you can also choose. So we have this pink and then we have this tablecloth that my friend thrifted. Oh my god. Quickly. Baby. Baby, what are you doing? Oh my god, is this cat enrichment? Baby. Baby. Oh my god. So, do you like any of these fabrics? Or would you like me to buy a darker fabric tomorrow? Because I think these two fabrics combined would be very fun for a project.
That would be the flowery one or...
And then tomorrow I have to buy a fabric for the shorts. Do you have an idea of like the fabric I should buy for the shorts?
Pinkish red.
An even color? Leave my fabric alone.
You don't like the color anyway.
But I want to be a jam pot. Oh my god, maybe she, oh my god, that's so, oh my god.
It's so
I don't know how to say it in English. Okay, so I just bought some fabric for the shorts I want to make in this video. I was planning to do it two-sided, but I didn't really find another fabric that I liked in the same consistency, I guess, type of fabric. And also if I would layer those two fabrics, I feel like the shorts would be way too warm because I did buy quite a thick fabric. I don't know why my voice did that strange thing. So I bought this and I think this color is so great, and it's 95% cotton and 5% elastane. It like matches perfectly with the fabric I have for the blouse, so I can't wait to start working on this. I'm glad I washed my red fabric separately because apparently this thing was with it in the washing machine and it turned pink. So I'm very happy I washed it separately.
2,000 years later.
Okay guys, it's a whole while later again in this video. This weekend I really want to work on the set, the blouse and the frilly shorts. By the way, my hair looks so amazing. I really should do more bike rides with wet hair because why does this look literally perfect? But this evening I kind of want to prep the pattern. So as you know, I first have to print the pattern, I have to cut and tape everything. I might already start cutting out the fabric, so hopefully tomorrow I have a lot of time to work on my outfit. Ideally I would finish it all tomorrow, but knowing myself, I feel like I won't be able to do that, and I might need next weekend as well, but we're gonna see. I'm always very ambitious, but then I feel super tired and I have executive dysfunction and like extra tasks that I need to do that I didn't think about, like household stuff and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna start this evening with prepping the pattern, the fabric and stuff like that. I already did wash my fabrics, which is very good. Obviously, you always need to wash your fabrics before sewing. So yeah, let's see what we can do this evening. Please remember, if you have Adobe Acrobat, I don't know if there are other apps that can do that as well, you can open your pattern and then go to the layers option, and then you can select your own size. To my surprise, I'm a large for the shorts. I really hope it's gonna fit because I was a bit more to the bigger end in the large size. So I guess this whole evening I will just be cutting and pasting the pattern together. I really hope I can already cut out my fabric, but I really don't think so. And in the meantime, I'm watching The Ultimatum Queer Love. I normally don't really watch series, but I feel like it's gonna be a very long evening, so I just started watching this yesterday. It's kind of strange. Also, why is that Netflix music that they always use on reality shows, why is it so bad? Like, I feel it's the worst music I've ever heard. Since I'm home alone and I don't really know what to cook, I just made broccoli and I'm honestly very excited for it. Okay guys, don't mind this. This is just to keep the warmth outside during the day. But I have cut out all the paper pattern pieces. I feel like the shorts are gonna be quite easy to do. Besides that, it's with the stretch fabric and I have never sewn with a stretch fabric. I did buy needles, sewing needles for stretch fabric, so I really hope that's gonna help a lot. But yeah, for the shorts there also is a video tutorial and I already looked at it and I feel like it's gonna be very easy to just look at the tutorial. We're gonna cut out the shorts first out of this fabric. It's a very stretchy fabric. Now I don't know where my elastic is for the shorts, so I might first need to go to a fabric store again. I know I bought it together with my sewing threads, but I have no idea where it is. I don't know where I put it. I have all these pieces for the blouse. I feel like the blouse is gonna be very difficult, or at least it's gonna take me a while. I don't really think I'm gonna be able to do this all in one day, to be honest. The blouse, I have no idea. The instructions are on the pattern pieces itself, but I wish there was like a plan, or maybe I'm missing it, like a plan on how you can lay down the pattern pieces on your fabric, because I feel like that's gonna be a little bit of a headache. Now this might be a mistake I'm making, but I really can't tell the difference between the front and the back of the fabric, so I think I will just not really bother. But I have this heat erasable marker that I will use to trace all the pieces. Okay, so I did put on socks. I can trace with a pen, but I feel like for the blouse I will have to pin the pattern pieces on the fabric and then cut it out and add all the darts and stuff like that. Oh, Mona is coming. Baby, are you suddenly interested? Baby, is this fabric? Is this all for you? But I feel like tracing is easier instead of just directly cutting it out. Baby! Oh. It's honestly way too hard to keep her off of the fabric. She's going crazy.
We really got along so well.
Okay, so this is the current state of my desk. It's not the worst, but I'll definitely need to clean it up. But I did cut out all the pieces, and at certain points I made these little points with a white thread to show like where the darts have to go. I also did these like buttonholes. I probably could have done this a different way, but I was kind of on a roll. I have been working on this for over 5 hours today to just prep the pattern and like print it, cut everything out. 5 hours. Oh my god. Luckily I already did that today because tomorrow I want to do the actual sewing, unless I have to like buy more elastic or things like that. I will probably have to stop, but I'm very excited for tomorrow. So let's go to bed and I'll see you tomorrow. Whew. Well, I wanted to sew all day today. It's actually already 3:30 p.m. because I slept until 12 p.m. because I was feeling so exhausted. I actually don't really feel like sewing today, but I know that if I don't do anything today, at the end of the day I'll feel very bad because I'm kind of like a workaholic when it comes to my hobbies and working for my YouTube content and such. It's already in the afternoon now, so let's see what I can do still today. Let's take my iron upstairs. Let's hope I don't fall. It's not too heavy, luckily. My ugly ironing board. If you have seen sewing videos of me before, I have had a lot of problems with my bobbin, and now I think it's because I didn't wrap it around here correctly. I honestly cannot remember how I did this because it has been such a long time since I've sewn at home, but I did look up a tutorial and now I think my bobbin is perfect, and I really hope this sewing will go smooth because I have had a lot of problems with my sewing machine. I think because I did the bobbin wrong, so let's hope for the best now. I did a test swatch, I guess, and I think this setting is good enough. I have to do a zigzag stitch because I don't have an overlocker, and zigzag stitch is recommended with stretchy fabric. The only thing I really dislike about my machine is that it goes super quickly when I put my foot on the pedal. I know you can adjust it, but my boyfriend already looked at it and it didn't work out, so I will have to be very careful because my machine goes so fast. God, do you see how fast that goes? It's like I'm barely touching my pedal. I think it's still stretchy. Yeah, it's still stretchy. I'm only using one layer for my shorts because normally this is a reversible shorts pattern, and in her video she has two of these sides on top of each other, which makes the elastic encased, I guess. Also, I didn't find a thick elastic, so I think I will just use this thin one and hope it doesn't look too bad. But I was then thinking, since on her pattern this elastic isn't closed, maybe I can like fold it over and then try to sew it together here on the inside. Then the waistband will be a little bit shorter, but I think it will be neater. So first I'm gonna attach the elastic on the sides. This is also different than how I learned it in sewing classes. In sewing classes you just made a tunnel and then inserted the elastic and then at the end sewed the elastic together, but in this pattern she uses an elastic on the back and the front. Also, there is not really a front or a back for this pattern. I have only been working on these shorts for 1 hour, so this will be a very quick pattern, but I feel like it's needed because I think the blouse will take me a long time. And now I'm thinking next week I'm going on a holiday and it would be so fun to wear my homemade outfits during the vacation, but I'll see if I can already finish it today. I still have quite a long time. Today I'm kind of used to working until midnight or even longer sometimes because I often have executive dysfunction throughout the day, and then when I get started I can't stop. Now we're gonna make the other side. Oh my god, it started raining. I need to close my windows first. The rain kind of adds more coziness to the sewing session though, which is nice. It's just quiet right now. I'm very bad at like focusing on other things while I'm sewing. I usually just sew in quiet, complete quiet. We have a little problem with my... Oh, did I fix it? Okay, I fixed it. Oh my god, I was so scared, but I feel like maybe the fabric was a little bit too thick. Oh my god, look at the back. We're gonna ignore that. I have no idea how that happened because everything was going well. Just imagine if I did this with even more fabric, because normally you can do this with two sides, with two fabrics. That would be very hard on my machine. Oh my god, guys, the rain. What's going on? Okay guys, after 2.5 hours I finished my shorts with pockets and it looks super cute. It kind of looks like a skirt, but I kind of like this style. I feel like Evert also really likes this style, but I'm gonna show it on when my outfit is finished. Now I'm really kind of set to want to finish this full outfit before we go on vacation in 2 days, so I might need to switch up my schedule a little bit. I did have some issues with this side, like I definitely needed to sew like a few times to really get the elastic in it, but it looks very good when I have it on, and it doesn't have a front or a back. I feel like I won't need to iron this, which is amazing. I didn't even use my iron once for this project. Now it's a little bit over 6 p.m. so I think I will have a break to eat something and then we will start with the blouse. Ideally I would finish a blouse today, but I feel like that's just not gonna happen. I don't want to hurry, so maybe tomorrow evening I might switch up my planning. Like, this is what I mean, that it like pops out. Maybe I should go over it for one more time. I think she's confused. What is that? I'm gonna watch some sewing content on YouTube in the meantime. Well, this is an ad, but... Oh, and another ad in YouTube now. And I'm gonna start with the darts, and I'm actually gonna iron my pieces now. There's the rain again. Pinning this elastic on the sleeve was actually the worst. I don't know if there's any like simple trick to do this. All my pins kept going out when I was stretching the elastic, and now I have to sew it on, and I'm very scared because I will probably mess up, but we'll see. Okay, I think I did a very messy job, but I feel like it's gonna fit over my chunky arm, so that's good. That's good. On the pattern, she doesn't have all these creases, but I simply do not know how to sew this on with the elastic stretched. If anyone has any tips, because like, how do you even do that if you're already using your two hands? How do you keep it stretched? So yeah, it's gonna have these creases. Look at that perfect sleeve. Okay, so I don't know if you can tell, but I did redo all of this with some gathers as well, just like I did on top of here. I don't know why it wasn't in the pattern to do the gathers here, because this way the elastic fits perfectly and it's also a lot more stretchy. And it's not that I didn't think about this. I thought about this before doing my second sleeve and I was like, it's gonna be fine, but no, this is so much more perfect. So I definitely lost a bit of time doing this, and I still have to unpick the second sleeve and then finish it off like this. But oh my god, it's gonna look so cute. It's now 9 p.m. I kind of didn't want to sew longer than maybe 11:30, so I'm gonna see how much I can still get done. I keep saying this throughout this video. I feel like that's so annoying. Another check-in. It's now 10 p.m. and I put it on and it does fit. I have realized the elastics are really tight now, which isn't ideal, but I feel like that can still stretch over time, hopefully. But besides that, I think it already is starting to look cute. Now I have to do more gathering stitches. I already thought I did enough gathering stitches with the skirt I made in sewing classes, but no, I have to do even more for this project. I will survive, I hope. Oh my god, I feel so annoyed by the fact that these elastics are too tight, because I try to pay so much attention to not make them too tight, since I know I have quite thick arms. So I really don't want to like redo all of the things I just did. But besides that, like, I can move a little bit. I already knew this pattern was gonna be a little bit tight on me, based on like my waist, but on my chest it was fine, and on my hips as well. So another thing I was thinking about, I feel like when this is gonna be finished, it's like not gonna look very handmade, which is very strange maybe for some people to say, but I really love when you can see that something I made is handmade, because why would I make it otherwise? And I feel like with this fabric choice and the pattern, it's gonna look very normal. And I already told Evert that like obviously this is gonna happen when you are guiding a project I'm doing, but I think it's gonna be very cute. Okay, are you gonna take care of Mona and make sure she does nothing evil when I'm gone? Did she do anything? I wasn't actually gone, by the way. I still need to go downstairs to eat a little snack. She was actually just rubbing my fabric and I didn't film it. So that was my chance to have my joke and I ruined it. I'm back and I have an idea, but it's probably kind of a dumb idea. But let's face it, I am not gonna lose enough weight in my arms until I go on vacation, which is in 2 days. So I was actually thinking to like cut the elastic itself at like a certain point, because it is sewn on besides that. So if I like give it a little cut maybe on the bottom, it might fit better. But like, I don't know, it might be a super dumb idea, but I feel like it's just gonna sit better. So I mean, I can try it. Wait, how am I wearing it? I think I'm wearing it upside down. Well, that's better. That kind of was an insane move, you guys, but it did work. Like, it's still very tight, but it doesn't really hurt anymore. I feel like I could even do a little bit more. Okay, I want to give you a look at how scandalous it looks. My zigzag stitch looks like this, but I think that's because my tension is off for one layer of this fabric. So I mean, nobody's gonna see it. And then, oh my god, the back looks so bad, but that's like the the underside. So oh my god, I really hope nobody's gonna notice, although I'm pointing it out right now. But like, so many loose threads as well. Obviously I'm also gonna undo these ruffle stitches. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I want to get as much done as possible today, but yeah, it's gonna look a little bit bad, you guys, but at least my arms aren't gonna hurt, so that's something. Guys, I was so confused about this panel being like exactly the same size as this. I realized there was still another piece laying there, so I'll have to undo all of this. Oh my god, and it's like already 11 p.m. I think. What is my machine doing? These are literally the last stitches I want to do for today. Oh my god, what is going on? Maybe this is my sign to stop for today. But I don't know how I'm gonna fix it. My machine. Look how cute it would have been if my machine actually worked. I'll see if I continue tomorrow evening, but I feel like I already got a lot done today, like the whole shorts, this as well. I did make some mistakes, but not as many as otherwise I would do. Hi guys, so as you can see, it's a little bit later. I have done my hair yesterday. Yesterday we came home from our 3-day-ish vacation. So yeah, as you can tell, I did not spend the evening after filming finishing my outfit, but I figured like I shouldn't burn myself out because it doesn't even matter for you guys. It's all still in the same video, so it doesn't really matter if I do it now or if I would have done it before, besides like the vacation pictures. But it was I was wearing clothes that were allowed to be dirty anyways, because we were doing like a lot of adventurous kind of stuff. So what do you think of my hair? It's supposed to be green. I feel like it still looks very blue. I don't really want blue hair, but I feel so cute today. I also spent a very long time doing my makeup for once because we're gonna be filming today. But first, I'm gonna go to the fabric store because I wanna buy some strawberry buttons if they have them. I decided I might want to do the buttons if I have enough time today, otherwise I'll probably do it another time because I haven't really done buttonholes with my machine yet, although I kind of know the concept and like how to look up how to do buttonholes. It's kind of simple, you just look it up for your machine type. I keep going through my hair because it feels very nice with the braids as well. I was actually planning to maybe do a live stream while sewing, but since last time I tried out my machine, it wasn't working. I feel like I should first like look into fixing my machine, and like I don't want to go live because it will be very loud with my machine and stuff. Although I think the concept of doing a sewing live stream could be very fun, but I kind of just want to watch YouTube and sew and then give you a few updates throughout the process. So let's go for today. I really hope today I can finish the blouse, although it's already 12:30 p.m. so I'll see what I can do. But again, Evert isn't home today, so I have quite a lot of time. I can work until the late hours if it's needed, but preferably not, because sewing so much in one day is kind of draining to me.
I did release the summer halter top, so please go check that out. Please go check that out if you're interested in that.
Okay, so I feel like the straps or the ribbons are gonna be the worst part, but I did buy this tool at the fabric store for 10 euros. So I really hope that will help me with the straps. And we only need to do the straps, then we have to assemble everything and I guess hem everything. And then we need to do the buttonholes and then it's already finished. So I really feel like I will be able to finish this before the evening. I still need to like pick out all the basting stitches. That's what it's called apparently. And like cut off all the excess thread and then it will be finished. Is it gonna be perfect? No, I already saw that one of my seams isn't aligning at all on the blouse, but that's what makes it handmade, right? Okay guys, I'm struggling a little bit. This was the smallest size for the ribbon tool. This is the next size. I don't know how that makes any sense, but I'm currently at a point, oh my god, at a point in this ribbon where I like sewed it a little bit too tight, so now it cannot go through. It's like very annoying. I will probably rip it apart this way, so I should probably stop, put it through. I don't know why this tool has like the most stupid sizes ever. It did work one time, but I don't know, it will probably not go through all of my ribbons. No, this one is too small. Why do I pay 10 euros for something that's so stupidly sized? I just sewed in the interfacing as well. I feel like it is going well. I'm doing a good job. So I need to do some top stitching in the middle and then the hem at the bottom. And then I only need to do the buttonhole, but I haven't made buttons with my sewing machine yet, so I'm a little bit stressed. Okay, it's not as satisfying as I was expecting it to be. Ik ga het dan komen in mijn review outfit. We still need to take a thumbnail picture.
Ik zou misschien dat wat in uw rok steken.
Dat in mijn rok, in mijn short?
Ja. Omdat het nu zo...
Ah ja, that's what I told you. That's gonna look very weird with all the puffy stuff. But then I did these buttons for nothing.
It's not true. With less poofy shorts.
Okay guys, it's time for the reveal and some thoughts about the project. So I'm gonna try to show the whole outfit to you. Can you see the whole outfit? I think it's super cute. The only thing that annoys me a little bit is that I feel like it's a little bit better, but the part of my blouse was like very strangely stiff, and then I just stitched it down a little bit, like the facing onto my blouse. So I feel like now it's better and I think it's super cute. I love how professional it's looking. It looks kind of normal, which I already mentioned I don't really like as much, but I do think this blouse is super cute. And then with these shorts that were super quick to make, I will link the patterns in the description that I used. But yeah, I think it's so cute. And then I just showed it to Evert because he's like quickly home to eat dinner before he goes to a show, and he says I need to tuck it in, which I feel like I don't really agree on, but since he is the creative director, I will try it. I just feel like it's gonna look very awkward and I'm sweating so much, so I feel like it's gonna completely wrinkle up my top. I don't know if wrinkle up is even a term, but here we are. I don't know if I really like that because it's like so much fabric in these shorts right now. I do feel like it would be super cute with other like bottom pieces as well. What do we think? Is this better? It is extremely warm though, but I feel like this is super cute as well. I feel like he did a good job directing my project. I feel like if I put it in these shorts, it's not gonna stay in these shorts though, if you know what I mean, when you put something in your shorts and it just flops out over time. But I do think this is super cute. So I really enjoyed making these projects and I have a very fun sewing project planned as well that I will do probably in a few weeks. So if you enjoy sewing content, definitely let me know because I want to do a lot more. And tell Evert if he did a good job at, I guess, styling me. And then I just executed it. But I feel like he's gonna prefer this look more compared to the first look. Show me some support by commenting, liking and subscribing, and I'll see you in next week's video. Bye bye! There's like a hair